President Muhammadu Buhari has written to the National Assembly to amend the newly signed Electoral Act 2022. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the federal government says it will begin evacuation of over 2,000 Nigerians willing to flee Ukraine on Wednesday. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyema, disclosed this in an interview on Channels Television's Politics Today program. He said President Muhammadu Buhari had approved funds for airlines to evacuate Nigerians. Onyema stated that there were about 8,000 Nigerians in Ukraine, 5,000 of whom were students, adding that the federal government had tipped airpeace and airmarks to airlift the Nigerians who wanted to be evacuated. The Foreign Affairs Minister also said Nigerian parents who sent their children to schools abroad or people who use their own money to travel abroad should be responsible for their safety and evacuation, and not the Nigerian government. He argued that it was not the sole duty of the federal government to evacuate Nigerians that were stranded abroad, because this was not the global practice. At number 9, the federal government has announced plans to construct a Royal Palace Museum where the Benin bronze artifacts that were repatriated from Germany would be kept. ABBA Tijani, the Director General of the National Commission for Museums and Monuments, made this known in an interview in Ibadan. Recall that the artifacts worth £2.5 million have been handed over to the Oba of Benin by President Muhammadu Buhari 125 years after they were looted by British troops during the invasion of Benin Kingdom. The returned artifacts comprises of a cockerel and an Oba head. They were repatriated from Cambridge University, Jesus College, and University of Aberdeen, Scotland, respectively. At number 8, the governor of Kaduna State, EL-RUFAI, has raised the alarm that terrorists plan to launch bomb attacks against Kaduna residents. The warning was contained in a statement by the Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel Aruwan, on Monday. Aruwan said the Kaduna State government wishes to issue a crucial advisory to citizens across the state for alertness to the threat of explosive devices planted in public places by terrorists. This follows sustained assessments by security agencies and the possibility of terrorists looking to harm residents. Such public facilities include schools, hospitals, hotels, bars, entertainment centers, restaurants, parks, major roads, and places of worship. At number 7, the founder and publisher of Complete Sports newspaper, Sonny OJEAGBASE, is dead. OJEAGBASE, who was an indigene of Edo State, died at the age of 71. His death was confirmed in a statement signed by his son Julius. The statement revealed OJEAGBASE passed away in Atlanta, USA, after a brief illness. The deceased attended the University of Lagos, where he was also awarded an honorary doctorate. He started out as the pioneer publisher of Sports Souvenir, a weekly newspaper, in 1984. At number 6, President Muhammadu Buhari departed Abuja for Nairobi on Tuesday, where he's billed to participate in the commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the United Nations Environmental Programme, scheduled for the 3rd and 4th of March 2022 in Nairobi, Kenya. After that, the president will proceed to London for routine medical checkup that will last for a maximum of 2 weeks. President Buhari was invited to Kenya by President Uhuru Kenyatta to attend a special session themed Strengthening UNEP for the Implementation of the Environmental Dimension of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, disclosed this in a statement he signed on Tuesday, titled President Buhari Attends Special Session on UNEP at 50 in Kenya. At number 5, a federal high court in Abuja has ordered the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency to allow the suspended and detained Deputy Commissioner of Police, ABBA, KYARI, to get medical attention. Justice Inyangekwo gave the order on Monday while ruling on an application for bail filed by KYARI, the suspended commander of the Intelligence Response Team of the Nigeria Police Force. His lawyer, Cynthia Ikenna, had, while arguing the bail application, claimed that her client was suffering from diabetes and that he was hypertensive, which informed why his drugs and food had to be regulated. At number 4, President Muhammadu Buhari has written a letter to the House of Representatives seeking consideration of the Nigeria Startup Bill. In a letter addressed to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, on Tuesday, the President said the bill seeks to position the Nigerian technology and innovation ecosystem to be the leading startup center in Africa. Buhari expressed hope that the bill will be given the needed attention by the House. At number 3, the Nigeria Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers have threatened to blacklist depot owners selling petrol above the official depot price of 148 naira 77 kobo. Speaking on Tuesday, NUPENG's Secretary General Afolabi Olawole declared its members will not lift petrol for such depot owners. He said one of the lines of action we are going to take is any depot that is not selling at the official rate. Our members will not carry their products. The union accused the marketers of exploiting Nigerians by selling petrol from the depots at prices far above the official rate. At number 2, about 12 people were burned to death in an accident that occurred at Samawa Town, Garun Malam local government area of KANO State. The public relations officer of the State Fire Service, Saminu Abdullahi, confirmed the incident in a press statement on Tuesday in Kano. He explained that the service received a distress call from one Issa Mai Fetur at about 3 p.m. that a commercial hires bus and another J5 bus had collided and instantly burst into flames. Abdullahi said that the 11 persons in the hires bus were coming from Zaria Road to Kano, while one person in the J5 bus was also going to Kano from Zaria. Abdullahi, who attributed the accident to overspeeding, noted that the 12 persons were burnt beyond recognition. Finally, at number 1, President Muhammadu Buhari has written to the National Assembly to amend the newly signed Electoral Act 2022. In a letter addressed to the Senate President Ahmed Lawan and read at plenary on Tuesday, President Buhari asked the Federal Parliament to consider the outright deletion of Section 84, subsection 12, which has to do with the resignation of political appointees before party primaries. He described the section which bars 7 political appointees from voting or being voted for during party primaries without first resigning their current positions as undemocratic, adding that the provision amounted to the disenfranchisement of political appointees. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.